Welcome back to Trails in the Sky Part 3. I'm Kara.
I'm Fia.
And as you can see, we got Christmas accessories.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas in 2 weeks. So, I'm really stoked. Not that I can really afford Christmas right now, but that's besides the point.
Relatable.
The point is that Christmas is a fun holiday. It's not my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is Halloween. But still, it's pretty good. I love it. What's your favorite holiday? Is it Halloween too?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of my faves. I mean, I have a Halloween and a Christmas tradition for like movie watch, if you will. So like for Halloween, I love everything Tim Burton. So, Coraline, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas is the number one that must be watched though. And then obviously it duels as a Christmas movie, so you watch it twice. So you watch it once during Halloween and once during Christmas. And then Christmas, of course, The Grinch That Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey, hands down, has to be.
I used to watch the old animated one every year.
So I have nothing against the animated one. It's just Jim Carrey. I can't even.
Oh, yeah. It's significantly shorter. It's like a half hour.
It's so good. He's so good at it, though.
Oh, I know.
I can't even. And I just love that one so much. And Cindy Lou Who's song, Where Are You Christmas? Mm-hmm. Those are my movies. And then I have one other movie that I always try to watch once a year, and you're never going to guess it. You're like, you want to try?
I don't know.
It's not,
Vish, I don't know.
It's not an anime.
Well,
movie.
No.
It's well, hey, you don't know. Some people really like watching those anime movies. It's a musical.
Oh, I have no fucking idea. You and your musicals, I don't know.
You think I'm obsessed with musicals, man? You need to freaking listen to Kyle from the Geek Out Gang. My God.
Oh.
He was like listing off names. I was like, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. And he was like, how do you not know that? And I was like, I don't know them. The Sound of Music.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
It was it was my first musical movie. I had the VHS tapes where you had to it was like 3 VHS tapes, so you had to
Oh, classic.
Put it in, put it out, put it in.
Rewind it when you're done watching it. Yeah.
So funny.
Oh my God. No, my Christmas movie, bitch. Die Hard. I will not listen to the that is a Christmas movie. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like I must have told you this. If you love Die Hard that much, you need to watch the Netflix the films that made us about Die Hard. Yeah? So, for those who don't know, I dabble, I guess you can say, in the film world. I won't say any more than that. Yes, I'm in the film world. Leave me alone. Nothing cool and crazy, completely indie. So don't even... I'm not Hollywood famous or anything. Not even close, and I never will be. But so, Die Hard was one of those ones in film school that everybody would talk about, because we would talk about the crazy situation, the fact that it was released during Christmas, and that it's basically a Christmas movie, but why is it a Christmas movie? We would talk about stuff like that. You talk a lot about what it was about that movie that kind of changed film, because that movie, it really did change.
There was a lot that it did, yeah.
And then the same with Bruce Willis, the way that they took a chance on him, I guess you can say. And I'm happy that they did, because normally I think in the film, in that show, the movie that made us, the directors and whatnot, they talk about how they didn't want to go for a wimpy soap opera guy. They wanted to get Sylvester Stallone and stuff like that. But there was just something that Bruce Willis brought to the role that was really great. And I mean, I don't really think that Bruce Willis, like, I don't really feel like anyone else would have been good for that role.
No, I agree. I can't really picture anyone else.
And then, like, it's just crazy. Like, I really love, like, if you really like learning about, like, backstories of, like, how films were made, like, I could not, like, recommend that show more. It's so cool. And again, like, it's all about, like, for, like, film nerds and stuff, like, it's just the stuff that it unravels about each film. Like, about, like, for instance, Home Alone, the scene where there's that flooding in the basement. They built that entire section of the house in a school's pool, and then they flooded it in the school's pool. And their whole base of operation was in the school too, because it was like an abandoned school, like nobody was using it. So they just like took up all of operations. The majority of the scenes were built in the school. And so there was no like actual house. They built up all of these scenes in the school. The only house, like they would do outshots of a house, but the inside was not that house.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and like that's like how like film they tend to do stuff like that, because like it's really hard to like, hey, can your house is perfect for my Christmas movie, can I like pay to like use your house, like, you know what I mean? Like we get creative with like in and out shots and stuff like that, and making you feel like it's the same house even though it's definitely not the same house. So it's really cool. And Die Hard has like so many the writing steps for Die Hard, I feel like I would die.
Yeah.
Do you know about it?
I've heard it was wild. That's all I know.
Okay. So, like, just, like, give me, like, 2 minutes. This is a wild trip.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, the first writer that they got was, so Die Hard is actually from a book. So they were adapting a novel. And the guy was, you know, trying to stay real close to the novel and all that stuff. And I can't remember the exact reasoning, but basically they kicked him out. And that sucked really hard for him. And I also kind of felt bad for him. They even had him on the thing talking about how he was writing it for a very long time and then got rid of it. But yes, anyways, then they hired up another writer who was writing on the go. So they were writing as they were shooting. So he would like finish like section, this is like not normal. Like nobody like does this in the film world at all anymore. You know what I mean? Like nobody does that. Nobody's like typing up like crazy and then hands, you know, them the script and then they go and shoot it. So like things like apparently like they realized that like the getaway vehicle was the ambulance. But like when they first open up the ambulance, which they've already shot this scene, there was nobody in the back of the ambulance. And so they were like, that's a continuity error. And they were just like, eh. They just went with it. But I was like, I can't even. That's amazing. But I was like, the stress. If I was that writer, I would lose my freaking marbles.
It's like, goodbye.
Yeah, write and go, write and go, write and go. So literally, you would probably really love that episode. You can always
I'll have to look into it. Yeah,
you can always cherry pick the episodes you watch, but like the Home Alone one was insane. Like when I found out that like what they did, I always figured that they had to have built a set, but I also knew that it was like indie, and so I was always curious how they had gone about doing it, and how they also got John Williams involved with it being very like, you know, like quote unquote indie. Like there was still like big people on it, but I feel like that they weren't big yet. Like that was the whole thing, that they just like some like, you know, a lot of film is all like networking and connections, right? So it's like, oh, you know, I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows, you know, oh my god, I am blanking and I love this man. The guy who plays the flute guy in Home Alone, he's also in Spaceballs as
oh Jesus, I don't know.
Oh my god. No, you do know. Everyone knows him. Like Goodman or something. He's like so, and he like died young and everyone was so upset. I'm looking it up. It's gonna drive me bananas. It's gonna drive me bananas.
I don't remember.
Yes, John Candy. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
oh, what a sweetheart. But it was like, yeah, somebody on set knew that man knew that, and they were able to bring him on and like do a cameo and stuff for that whole scene. And I was just like, what? And they were like, we're gonna take a chance and send this to John. Could you imagine if we got him to like, you know, orchestrate our soundtrack? Yeah, okay, it's not gonna happen. And then he did, and they were like,
Pardon.
they were like, go, 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 go. Oh man, so good. I love that shit. Anyways, sorry, just a little film break. Oh, you were talking about Die Hard. It is totally a Christmas movie, though. You're right.
No, totally. I know. I always see the debate every year, and I'm like, no, that's just a Christmas movie.
Yeah, well, we were having the debate in film school, but again, eventually,
everyone does. Yeah.
Yeah, we eventually came to the conclusion that it is a Christmas movie. I think
Yep.
the majority of people were like, it's a Christmas movie. Like, is it like a typical like Hallmark, like, oh my God, leave your big city job for...
Oh my God, my big city husband, and I went back to my small town, and I got snowed in, and then I fell back in love with the guy I dated in high school, and then we have our first kiss outside, and it starts snowing.
Oh
my grandmother fucking loves those, and she's like, "Do you want to come over and watch some Christmas Hallmark movies?" And I'm like, "No, I can't.
They're so bad." Oh, but I would. So here's the thing: I could totally watch them, but you best be prepared for me to be making fun of it the entire time.
I know.
I will.
If you want me to sit and quietly watch it, absolutely not. I'm gone.
If you want me to sit and think that that shit is good, it's not gonna happen. But at the same time, Hallmark movies. Here's the thing: they're the same as like oh, is it Blumhouse?
Blumhouse,
where they can literally produce whatever, and it's fine. Like, there's always an audience for it. Like,
there always will be, yeah.
Camp horror, you'll always have an audience for it. So, like, even though, like, the majority of us know, like, yeah, it's stupid and it doesn't really make sense when you, like, unravel it, that shit doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Like, it's just good. But it's the same with, like, Hallmark, right? Like, we all talk about how bad they are. We all talk, yet they still produce like 10 to 15 new ones every year. Why? Because they still do well. And that's why. Yep. Right? And like, I don't blame them for doing well. They are. Like, at Christmas time, when you're having dinner and you can't find the right Christmas movies on or whatever, there's always Hallmark movies on. So you put those on.
Well, they have their own fucking channel now.
Yes, well, that's the whole point. Because they have their own channel. So they're great TV movies, but TV movies tend to be of that quality. Unless you're looking at History Channel, which that's a completely different type of TV movie. Like, sorry, I have way too much knowledge. I literally could go into this forever. But Hallmark Christmas movies, as much as I'm like, why? I'm also like, the film brain's like, I get it though.
No, it makes sense from a business standpoint, but Jesus Christ, watching the damn thing.
They're so, oh my God. Oh,
it's mind-numbing.
I came back from my big-time job to visit my family that I haven't seen in 5 years because I don't have the Christmas spirit. And I come back and I find out that there's a man who works in, like, you know, this really bad job, and he's kind of handsome, but, you know, he kind of pisses me off. And then I find out that he's a prince.
Oh my God. Like, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
I can't even.
Just always like, I'm going to call my fucking big city husband at the end of the movie, and I'm going to break up with him, and I'm going to get back together with this guy, and I'm going to stay home for Christmas, and we're going to kiss in the snow. And it's like, oh my God.
They're so cheesy, but yeah, I would totally sit, watch, and tear it apart. I would literally be like,
oh, 100%. I would not shut the fuck up the whole time.
I would just be fucking like pinpointing all of the plot holes because there's a million.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
There was this one video, and I've never been able to find it, but there's this one video I watched on a review of a Hallmark movie, and I want to find it again to share it with you, but I have no idea. I don't know what the movie was called. I just know, if any of you guys who are watching this know, please comment it, because I just remember that there was a video I watched reviewing how bad this one Hallmark movie was, and I remember like there was like specifically something about this brick wall, and like you had no idea, because like there's like a 180-degree rule. Now some movies break this, and you can kind of get away with it if you're like a psychological thriller, but basically the whole point of the 180 rule is that wherever you're shooting, you can't cross over the 180. So you can't do a 360. The spinoramas normally tend to be confusing for the audience, because then they lose track of where they are. And then when you get them out of the spinorama, for instance, they get really confused as to what direction is where. So like, say for instance, you're looking at a car, okay? If you... The 180 rule would say that like, if you're looking at people from behind the car, and you can look at their shoulders, and you can kind of get them on the sides, but you won't be able to get them on the front, because if you get them on the front, then you confuse the audience to where we are. It's like a whole thing. I would need a diagram, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, like this brick wall and like these two characters, they kept constantly breaking the 180 rule, so you didn't like know where they were, and you're like, what is going on? There was this one like short film I saw that broke the 180 rule, and I'll have to like share it with you to like, after like we stream, I'll share like a quick video of it so you can understand what I'm saying. But like, it is like, it is so jarring. Like you literally, I had never experienced it until I watched this short film, and then I watched it and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh wow, you really, yeah, that messes you up. Like what's left, what's right, I don't know. And it's just like, it's crazy. It's so weird. You just don't break the 180 rule. And so this film kept breaking it, and it was clear that they had to do reshoots with this brick wall, but then they didn't get the brick wall, so then they had to like green screen the brick wall. And
oh my God.
I was so bad. I was like, God damn, this video's great. And then I never found it again. It's lost in the ether of space.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was so
Anyway,
good.
Trails in the Sky.
She's literally like, okay, Kara, shut up.
No, I'm just bothering you.
Oh God. Oh yeah, so if you guys don't remember last time, we have to like grab a few things before we go do our B&E.
Doing a B&E.
B&E. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing.
I love how you had to come here to learn that.
Just to say that?
Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. All right. No. Ooh. I'm sorry, what?
Thought that would be struggling.
Oh. No, I'm just an idiot.
Relatable.
I can only be smart sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you know, 180 rule. Don't break it. If you're making a film, don't break it. It's really interesting how like stuff like that, like nobody thinks about.
No, it doesn't occur to a lot of people.
No. Found it.
That's the orbit that was in our experiment, all right. So, can we use it?
I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working, right?
All right, back to the guild then. Kalika's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leiston by now.
I just love that canonically... Oh god, it's doing it again. Oh, there we go.
God, the game doesn't like this city.
I don't know what it is about the city. I've never had it... But what's funny is that I played through this game once completely, and I've never had that happen. And now all of a sudden I'm playing it with you, and every single time on those damn escalators it happens.
I'm the problem.
It's all because of you and your hats on your antlers.
My jingle jangle hats.
Yes. We're back, Kalika, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else.
What I'm about to show you may shock you. It may even horrify you. Whatever the fuck that was from, I remember that growing up.
I don't know why, but this voice just reminds me of, there's like YouTube videos that like document like ghost, quote unquote, ghost.
No, because they talk like that. They totally talk like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's annoying? Is the first thing that comes to mind is the fucking meme copy of that where it's like number 5, Burger King foot lettuce. Because my boyfriend and I say that to each other like probably 5 times a week.
But that's literally like where it's just like,
that's it.
So what do you think? Is it a ghost or is it just imagination?
I know. What do you think? Pretty convincing evidence, right?
The big red arrow, fucking like.
Oh my god, the
circles,
circle.
the circles.
God.
I can't even. It's so great. That shit makes me laugh.
No, me too, fully. It's like, okay.
I'm like, yeah, alright, whatever, bro. Alright, anyways, here you
go. Well, would you look at that?
Well, would you look at that? It's like a little map.
It's a map! Oh no!
I'm a map. I'm a map.
Oh god. Please don't Dora Explorer my ass. These are the schematics for Leiston Fortress?
Wow, it sure is big.
I mean, it's a fucking military fort.
I don't know what you were expecting. Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hand out? Shh, that's why she said shut up!
Don't worry about it.
The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Liberl, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will.
I mean, we're breaking into a fort, so I don't know what to tell you.
They fucking kidnapped a professor, so like I don't know what to tell you.
Like, you know what?
Like what? Like I don't understand. Like she's like no ill will, and I'm like they kidnapped a civilian, broad daylight.
Yeah, they did. They did in fact do that.
The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Nah, man, bitch, let's go to war right now.
Go, bitch.
Do I make myself clear? Agate?
Yeah, I guess.
Only you.
But if I see the men in black clothes, they're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword.
I love his lines.
I do too.
Same with the fucking strip club or whatever.
Oh my god. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them for so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Oh my god, I can read.
Hey! Wow! How'd that sentence feel?
I know, I was like,
it always comes from me. It always comes from me.
I struggle once in a while.
For once, it was not. 'Twas not. I'm very like, whoa. I'm like shooketh. I heard it from you, not from my own voice and head. And I was like, what? Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Well, let me say, if they deserve it, they get killed.
I mean, yeah.
Estelle and Joshua. Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, hey, wait a second. I don't like where you're driving at.
We're already a part of this. Please, allow us to see it through to the end.
I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kalika.
I'm sorry. We've caused so much trouble for you.
Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, bitch, she's coming! Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about?
You don't mean...
I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you.
What?
It is a very complicated orbment.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too.
You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh?
But you need me to operate the device. You need me. I'm your you're my bitch.
You're my fucking bitch.
You're my bitch.
Say it. Say it.
Say you need me. Say it.
God. Then forget that idea. Oh my god.
My god, it's not happening, dude. Get in the fucking container.
We'll find another way to sneak in.
Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn?
You want to run that by me again?
Why are you so damn stubborn?
Oh!
Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now of all times.
You little. Have you even thought about her being a civilian and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger?
I don't like it any more than you do.
Gun.
She's got a fucking machine gun, brah. She got a Gatling gun. She's ready. I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers. That's our job.
You sure talk a big game for a rookie.
Listen, I've uncovered a freaking conspiracy in Ruan, helped a princess save a burning orphanage. I've, just starts listing off all of the things that she's already done.
What does experience have to do with this?
Oh, Josh coming in for that secret kill.
Yup. Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting.
Damn.
Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about?
Mm-hmm.
Joshua got all textbook on him.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Stell, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Estelle, and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh, sweetie.
I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. I don't buy it.
Oh my god.
If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there.
Like, dude,
I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once.
Thank you, Agate.
You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind.
Oh yeah, you're gonna leave a child in Leiston Fortress. Oh yeah, for sure, buddy. For sure. Everyone here believes that.
Yep. Just so you know.
All right.
I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying?
Settle down, Estelle.
No, let's go.
He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you shut it.
Ha. Ha. Now, I trust that the matter has been settled.
Leibniz.
Thank you. We'll soon be ready to set off. When you are ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do.
Later, Kalika. Take care of talking with the army for us.
I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please, be careful. Make my job easier and don't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm ready. We're ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm ready.
There he is. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, we can go anytime.
Is the
Leibniz.
Leibniz ready too?
Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leiston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Yeah, I agree with you, Estelle. Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship?
Stella, look down.
Oh. Do we have to, jump?
No, we don't.
What? What the?
What's happening to the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built in it to blow your mind.
To be honest, Agate. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. It's on a platform. I don't know how much more my mind, how much more mind I have left to blow.
You probably have more left than I do, Estelle.
Oh, Josh, come on. Such a liar. And all of this, it's all... I know, it's all Professor Russel's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else.
I couldn't agree more.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Sir.
Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we owe you.
Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russel. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Let's go. All right, let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russel back home safely. And take care of Tita.
Sir.
No sweat.
Let's go then.
Not the creepy music.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dum, 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 dum. I'll be counting on you, bracers.
Wait!
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa! Hand rush! Dorothy? Oh, Chief! Were Estelle and crew aboard that last ship? That's right, how'd you know? The guild tipped me. And there's big trouble brewing. If what my editors told me rings true, I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get.
Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were just arrested for treason.
Oh boy.
What? Da-da-da! This is the container where you all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big as inside. What? It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling for a donut.
Jesus.
That's not encouraging. I mean, yeah, that's not.
We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation.
Sorry, I just pictured Josh saying that and being like, all right, Estelle, come up close, hon.
Yeah. Bring that ass over here, boy.
Agate's like, hey, you know there's more space. You don't have to hold her that tight. No, there's not enough space. I gotta
Look
hold
away,
her.
Tita. Look away.
Tita's like, wow, it's so roomy over here. You can fit like a coffee chair and everything. And Estelle's just like, oh my god, it's so cramped. Josh, you got enough space? And him just being like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Oh, right. Say, man, you got any orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up.
We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it.
I'll go too. My orbit can use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate.
Alright.
Leiston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing.
Thank you.
Okay. Professor Russell's abducted by the Royal Army. This changes so many things. If they notice the container's fake, it will ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I have got to concentrate. Meow. Oh, it's Antoine!
Hey. Oh.
It's the one who helped us.
Yeah.
Reman? We're being...
Remen?
Remen? Maybe, yeah. We're being swept northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course! Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Well, right then. Oh, no. Oh. And now he's gone. The factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, so pretty. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is... Oh, okay, that's just like that. Alright, so...
Very well then, let's see your combat orbment. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it.
This isn't... But wow, you just light up all around some new gadget.
Yes.
A very weird sentence.
Well, he's like saying that she like lights up.
No, I know, it was just worded very weird.
Yeah, you just light all up around some new gadget. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I've explored everywhere, though.
This is the segment of the game where you have to sit here for actually 30 minutes.
Real time for real. Oh, no, here we go. Okay. I was wondering if there was like a cutscene between the two of them. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship.
No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship.
No.
Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in Liberl, though. It feels like the start of something real big. Civil War!
Well, you know.
I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just assuming.
My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the Mayor of Ruan behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that.
Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues.
Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connector got loose.
Anyone ever tell you that you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky.
Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared?
Huh?
Even though we're doing this for the old man, you're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it?
Well, I'm really scared out of my mind. But I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier. So I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
A little. Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I was just wondering, who's Mishka?
How do you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said anything.
Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Thank you, voice.
Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older
Dead.
than me?
Yeah, dead, yeah.
Well, sort of. Yeah, dead. I guess she'd be around your age.
Huh? I guess you haven't seen her in a long time. Read the room, Tina!
She's in the ground!
Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year.
Oh, maybe she's not in the ground.
Well, maybe.
Oh, or Mishka.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way.
Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
Huh?
We'll be landing at Leiston Fortress soon. All bracers to the cargo hold.
Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are.
Hi, Estelle.
Didn't you hear the announcement?
We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready.
Did you get everything you need, sweetie?
Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me.
Well now, that's encouraging.
We're counting on you, Tita.
Right.
Why don't we head down to the cargo hold?
Oh, and now creepy music. Uh-oh. Let me I'm ready. Let me in. Good, you're here. Looks like you got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Let's not fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in.
So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this?
Of course we are.
I was born ready.
Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door.
Understood. I'll go first.
Man, this is cramped. You don't get in exactly right.
Yeah.
I was making a joke before, but Estelle's actually like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean...
Oh. She's like beat
I'm not
red.
surprised. Estelle, are you okay?
I feel like inside Josh's mind, it's like, ah!
Fireworks, yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine. There we go.
Turn your head this way.
Okay. Oh, Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose. Oh my god.
Could have seen this coming a mile away.
Oh yeah.
We've just got to deal with it.
I love it all the same.
Otherwise, we'll never get all 4 of us in here.
I literally ship them so hard.
Of course.
Right. Yeah, we have to do this.
Ahem. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way.
Okay, in I go. Ooh, sorry, Estelle. Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. And you even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't
That's not a
so
sweet
tight.
smell, but okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say milk smells sweet, but whatever.
I don't really know if I would say milk smells sweet. I mean, to be honest, like, when milk smells, you're kind of like, ugh.
Wait.
I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what a squishable cheeks you have.
Estelle, quit playing around.
Josh is like, stop moving.
Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room.
Oof.
There. Is it too cramped?
No, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Oh, don't be stubborn, you say. Of all the people, you say that.
Say such a thing. I know.
Okay. We're in cutscene land.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it is the end of the chapter,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not surprised.
Okay, man. I think we're set.
Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Well, we're here. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant, just your usual military matters. Ah, yes. I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue, which may help us wrap up this matter with as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russel is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. Hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Yeah. Oh, really? You're not even hiding that you have him.
Jesus.
Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed. So I don't think there's any concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men.
It's probably not even our container.
It's not. All right, open it up. Oh, it's the cat.
Yeah, it's the cat.
Oh, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked in onto the ship. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess.
Meow.
Well, I suppose the one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder.
Good, you kind of
too
deserve
bad.
it.
Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. All right, men, check out the other containers. Yes, sir. Well, we're good.
Yep, it was totally just a fake out.
Mm-hmm. Just to get your heart pumping a little. Appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Okay, so it seems like he might not be necessarily in on it.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's necessarily
Probably the
happy.
fucking intelligence division.
Yeah. I mean, well, you were pretty suspicious from them right from the get-go.
Yeah. They're shady as shit.
They are. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Almothea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what that little vixen has to say. Oh yeah, he's not a fan. He does not like her. Okay, so he's not with them.
No, but he probably has no choice.
Yeah, well, because they are the intelligence division. They pull rank.
Yep.
Ugh. I can't feel my legs anymore. Yeah, that would be uncomfortable as hell. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, they got in there at the day, and it's nighttime now. So you got at least probably, like, what, 5-6 hours you standing in there?
Could be.
Ugh. You okay, Tita?
Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work.
Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you, Agate. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me.
Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd been discovered for sure.
I think the chief put him in there on purpose. A false alarm got the soldiers to relax.
Mm-hmm.
He kept a cool head, though.
That does sound like something the chief would do.
Definitely a man to not mess with. Anyway, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. So Stell, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Well, color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talent. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it. All right, let's go check out that research area. You stay close, Tita.
Okay.
Finally, free movement.
Oh, you didn't enjoy the story? Come on, it's so fun.
No, I'm just bugging. It's just funny.
All right. Oh, I hate when you can't move the camera. It feels so weird and restrictive. Oh, look! Thea!
Rest spot!
Spot!
I thought they only existed in myth.
Even though we don't need it, I'm a rest. Alright, I am gonna save, because I think that they're... Not that, like, it's, like, any difficulty, but I think that, it can potentially cause... Like, we might... Oh, yeah. I do remember there being, like, ways to, like, lose BP. So I'm just trying to make sure. Okay. Okay, I'll try to avoid as best as I can. Ooh.
I assume you don't want to get into combat if you can help it.
Like, I would be fine in combat, but I'm trying not to, yes.
Oh.
I know them.
Well,
yeah, it's these guys. Shock.
Yep.
So they are here.
The airship in the tower.
I thought they must be military. They look nothing like regular soldiers, though.
They're probably a special force. People here to prevent covert ops. Practice covert ops. Jesus Christ. It's no wonder they're so tough.
So is my grandpa in there?
It's looking more and more likely. But if we try and take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside.
Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? So I'm trying to use the cover, but I can't see. Hey, can we get in from here?
No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher.
Oh.
Jackpot.
Huh?
Wow, amazing! Who could have seen this coming?
Yep. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude.
I should have known you were behind this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius.
Ah, yes. You and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually. Although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information.
I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did.
Obviously, I never did an evil voice for him before, but I'm doing it now.
Of course.
Well, no matter. If, perchance, the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, it would have no means of stopping this current.
That black orbment, or the gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre.
I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait.
And you're just going to let a witness for your crimes go free? I assume that you will intend to do something on a grand scale.
I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring Liberl riches like none ever before seen.
Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her.
Oh, threatening Tita, eh?
Yeah. You'd threaten her to get to me.
Tut-tut, Captain Amathea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were.
Pardon me, then.
One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course.
So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black orbit that can shut down orbital power. They're gonna, like, shut down the entire, like, fucking main city during a celebration or some shit.
So, I will say, you will never be able to guess the twist.
Oh, okay.
The only reason, you have to understand, the only reason I was able to was because I played Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, and 3.
So, yeah, so you kind of knew.
So, there is something in these worlds you are not aware of. And yeah, it's like, this is clearly like the first time you would have experienced it. Now, again, you have to understand, like, I never started with Trails in the Sky, so I didn't know. But because, like you said, like, I played Trails of Cold Steel, so I had a knowledge. And so by this point in time, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's this. And then it turned out that I was correct. But only because I played Cold Steel. If I didn't play Cold Steel, there's no way in fucking hell I would have guessed it.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know that, like, it's even bigger than you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm like, I'm really excited for you to experience the twist, because it's, like, insane. And then it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It goes places you will never expect it to go.
And that's good. I like that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm like, she's gonna love these games. But yes.
I see. So that's your plan, is it?
Pardon me.
Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting.
I think I was playing this guy.
Maybe. He wants no interruptions.
I will have to anyways.
Yeah.
Because I know things, and I know characters that they'll interact with the most. And I do know that one of the characters that he's going to interact with the most is going to be somebody that you are voicing, so.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all right. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There has been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned.
My goodness.
Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any sort of any of the standard amendments.
I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you.
My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless. Unknown rebels. Stress that fact. And I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter.
Get out of my sight!
As you wish. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all of this trouble. Plus it looks like he wants to find my dad.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes.
Oh? Grand plans? But what will come of them? I had to say that as a monologue before I entered the ship.
Yeah, right? Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence.
Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean.
Right.
Joshua? Hey, you listening?
Cold dead eyes.
Yeah.
Murder eyes.
Oh, Estelle? I don't know if you heard me. Everything froze.
I literally heard I heard, like, silence for a bit, and then I heard
I said the line, and yeah, everything froze on my end for a sec.
It's all good.
Are you okay?
Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. It kind of is, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just spaced out.
It's like him to have secrets. Yes, it is. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right?
I know you can't see me, Fia, but I have been bopping to the music the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep, so let's get a move on.
Oh, I really wanted to be part of the Gransel operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We'll do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes.
Huh. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass.
What? It can't be! Agate Crossner?
You're too damn slow.
Sorry.
Gotta go fast!
You knew where my brain went!
Yep.
And all I heard was Silver. You're so slow.
It's no use!
There's no juice! No use!
Do you say there's no juice?
Yeah, that's from someone. I can't remember if it's like JonTron or something, but somebody played it, and then like they kept making fun of like how many times he said it, so they kept saying like no juice. So yeah. Yeah, you go, Tita, with your cannon. Get wrecked! Oh, that's right. You got taken out by a little girl.
Yeah, baby.
That was so easy.
Yeah, it was. Huh. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh?
It's not good to carry a grudge, you know.
Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
So you're back. Enough! I told you I don't want anything.
Grandpa.
Tita? I must be dreaming.
Oh,
Uh,
you're okay.
This isn't a dream? And you lot.
Hey, Professor. You don't look like you're feeling so hot.
The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Wow. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get you ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer.
Nice one, Professor.
Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua.
Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. Grandpa out here with the disses. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capella unit? If we leave it behind, I know those fools will just misuse it again. Understood. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the Black Orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to cause the phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tia's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently.
Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with.
For the love of Adios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. I mean, he has a point.
Yeah.
If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear, move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever.
I love that, like, kind of like canonically, but also like headcanon and for us is that like Professor Russell actually loves to like diss out shit. And then like
totally.
When Agate gives him one, he's like, oh, very clever. I liked that one. Good
I'll
job,
give you
boy.
that one.
I'll give you that one.
I haven't let any young man beat me, and I'm not about to start now.
Come on, both of you.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna save again because this is where we'll lose BP.
Okay.
I thought it was before, but it's this part. So I gotta be careful. You think we'll just let you escape? Yes.
What's that?
Yes, the jig is up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port, and the docks will establish a block. Whatever. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities, respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to the headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Crap! Here come the soldiers.
Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship ports in the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CO of a fort defense regimen?
What should we do? Where do we go?
Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out.
Okay, so it says to stick to the east, so I'm assuming that that's this. Oh, look, I have camera.
Yay, camera.
Yay, camera. Okay. So I gotta be careful. Was that where I was supposed to go? Hold on. What? Okay, that is, I think, where I'm supposed to go. Nope. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh! Oh!
Jesus.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Go, 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 go! Shit! Go! Aw, fuck off. That's such douchiness. Whatever. Kill him. Oh my God, Josh. Of all the times. More incoming. Back to the research area.
Back to the research area.
Oh, sorry. I just was going.
Oh, good. Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Yes, getting anywhere near there is probably unwise.
Okay, so... Was this east? Is this what my issue was? It looks like
That's west on the compass. But...
I know. I was like... Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Takes 2 seconds to reload. I'll just skip through the dialogue that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that was... I went east, right?
Mm-hmm.
It literally says... It says, during the escape, move east and stay within the perimeter of the area. Be sure not to get caught by the guards, otherwise you will lose bonus BP. There should be a door that leads to the command room. Like...
I don't know.
I went east! Maybe by east you meant west?
West.
I swear to God, if this is the door, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh my God. I was like, this is so far! Oh. Oh, hey!
No, just people in jail.
It's the Sky Bandits!
Oh, it is, yeah.
I know you were her.
Yeah. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside?
Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out! Nobody!
Oh my God.
Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever...
This looks like the dungeon.
Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hawken Gate. Huh?
What?
Hey. You?
You?
You guys are... You're those punks from before.
Well then, long time no see?
Oh, okay. You guys are being held here. How have you been?
Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole air for brains.
Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want.
What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the Capua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs.
Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 cells per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions?
My, aren't we petty?
I love Russell so much.
God.
Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff.
Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren?
Sorry we intruded. No fair!
You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here!
Wow, bye guys.
Whew, that was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means...
Maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they used them for what they needed to, and then...
Yep, just fucking...
Maybe Dalmor was used in a similar fashion, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hundo P.
And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to try and find another escape route.
Okay. Alright. Go, 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 go! God damn it. What? Go left, you'll see a scene with the prisoners. After that, go right, and you'll see another... What? What? Dude, this walkthrough's been great, and now it sucks ass. Is there a door here? No. Okay, alright. I just... Okay, I understand. I didn't want to go back. Let me just try every door real quick. It literally says, after that, go right. There's another scene. Congratulations, you finished chapter 3.
Oh, how nice. The fuck?
Am I supposed to leave this area? You have to tell me to leave the area. Hey, did you find them? No, I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way.
Shit, and this is a blind alley, too.
Come on, this way.
Hello?
What? Did you hear something?
Yeah, I think it said this way.
There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you?
I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. Might as well give it a shot.
Go, 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 go. Come on, down this corridor.
Papa? Is that you, Papa?
Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Quickly, get inside.
Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going.
In we go.
Oh, Sid. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't your dad.
I don't know.
No, I know, but I loved that you were thinking that. I was like, yeah, keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side.
Got it. What are you planning? You're the CO of Leiston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up?
I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently being imprisoned at the Hawken Gate. So remember the colonel? Yeah. Like, he's... Obviously, he was like, fuck you, and they're like, hey, jail, boom.
Jail.
That stubborn old man?
This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile?
Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Wow. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. Fuck.
Yeah, great. I see. So he was able to use the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control.
Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible.
What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen?
Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has been kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion for treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it.
What are these pictures?
That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Hackett was almost killed. You just can't go around blaming people for something like that.
I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I've never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions.
You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya? Well, I guess if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I'd been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity.
10 out of 10, Grandpa. I'm
sure
sorry.
My grandpa. What the
I
fuck?
know. Grandpa.
It was a joke, dear. Kind of.
It was a joke. Like, 5%, but you know.
What kind of a joke?
Okay, I've got everything. But what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How?
I get it. There's a secret passageway or something. Right?
Very astute, boy. Whoa!
Makes sense. For a military control room, not bad at all.
This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, should you be able to use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think ADOs probably will.
Sure.
All right, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs.
Got it.
Roger that. Farewell, Major.
Thank you very much.
Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major.
We're in your debt.
You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What?
You mean when we met at the front gate?
Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you are his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in the central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay.
Excuse us then.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hello.
That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with this slide?
Looks like some kind of secret waterway. He literally said it's an aqueduct.
I know.
Come on, let's catch up.
And there we have it.
I'd say that's a pretty clean spot.
That's a pretty clean spot, brah! We're like right on the cusp of chapter 3's ending.
Mm-hmm.
There's like very little left. Technically,
I figured.
Technically,
it's like escape cutscene done.
Yeah,
probably.
No, it literally is. Like, I don't even think there's any fights in this aqueduct. I literally think it's just like you go to the end and there's one more scene and then it's literally chapter 4, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Anyways, what did you think?
Oh, shit's getting real.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I literally am like, we're streaming this and people are like, oh, wow, this is really cool. I'm like, I don't care what you think. Fia, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm like, look, man, I'm trying to show my little sister cool shit, okay? I remember when you first met Sid, you were like, I fucking hate that asshole. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna like him. Same with the colonel at the Hacken Gate. Like, he's a tough bastard, but
he's not an ass, yeah.
But he's not with them. And I think that, like,
no,
everybody who's not with them is with you. So, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? In that sense, I remember when I first learned about that for him, I was kind of like, oh, man, like, you were a hard ass, but, like, you weren't a dick.
No, totally.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I'm glad that we got here to this point, that we were able to, you know, get this far into the escape, and we're almost done. So we'll be able to finish that up and wrap it up next week. And then, like I said, then we're on to chapter 4. And chapter 4 is literally, it's like shit gone haywire.
Which I am okay with.
I know. I'm very excited because you're gonna be like, wait, what? Like when shit starts.
Pardon, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very excited for you because literally when I was playing this game the first time, as if I played it more. Like, this is my second time playing this game. But when I first played it, I was literally like, I was like, do. I was like, oh wow, it's pretty cool. Like, cool conspiracies, whatever. And then as like shit started to unravel, I was like, wait, whoa, hold on. And things just kept coming. I was like, wait, whoa, I need time. I was literally playing the game on my couch, audibly saying things so much that my fiance would be like, what? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, this shit just can't get, like, and then this shit turned into that shit, and then that shit turned into this shit. And he's just like, you good? And I'm like,
no.
what?
The answer is no.
I absolutely love these series, and I can't wait to get further into them with you.
Of course.
So anyways, as I said, we'll be wrapping chapter 3 up and moving into chapter 4 next episode, which will happen on next Monday at 8 p.m. EST. We're also playing part 4 of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on Friday at 8 p.m. EST. So if you like Fire Emblem, and clearly we have a little bit of a theme going on here with conspiracies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we just saved a princess last time on Fire Emblem, so yeah, if you like that, you'll probably you'll love both of these games because they have, like, I wouldn't say similar stories because they all have very different stories, but like in that sense that there's like a twist that's gonna break down society essentially, right? But yeah, anyways, so that's what we'll be doing, and we hope to see you then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, I'm Kara.
And yeah.
And thanks so much, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you all Friday.